of winners that couldn't come at a better time.
You all right over there?
Yes, I just had a visual that, yeah.
Okay, Eric is here at the Labor Day forecast we all love.
It's a perfectly normal introduction to weather. Thank you very much. All right, so let's talk about our holiday weekend, what we have on the menu here for the next couple of days. We've got really great weather to enjoy the outdoors, bike, car, whatever. Wherever you're going, it's going to be pretty good for the next few. Very warm, more humid as we get toward the start of next week. And rain, not one of our problems. Maybe at the end of next week, a chance will start to make its way in our direction. September, by the way, is the sunniest month of the year. I should say the least cloudiest month of the year here in the Boston area. Our temperatures go from an average of 78 to 68 in Boston. Sometimes we get our first frost, mostly for the coldest interior areas. Most areas get their first frost in October. And the melancholy part of the month, we say goodbye to the sun. We are losing daylight fast. It's basically March in reverse during the month of September. Right now, we're in the 50s. Boston sitting at 64 degrees, a milder spot, but the air is very dry, so it's nice and cool and crisp like it was last night, and it's just as clear as well. And really nothing brewing across the eastern United States, just how we like it heading into the weekend. So we're looking at lows tomorrow morning in the 40s and 50s again, very similar to what we woke up to this morning, although tomorrow will be the coolest one for coastal towns because we have calmer winds. And then we start that warming trend through the weekend. But maybe the chill is giving you a little idea of fall foliage time, starting to think about it a little bit more. The average peak foliage in the higher elevations is mid to late September, early to mid-October across central and southern New Hampshire and down into central Mass, and then late October for the Boston area and southeastern parts of the state. This season we have plenty of water. Now it's good and bad. It certainly creates healthier trees than we had last year with the drought. It was a very severe drought, but it also suffocates the trees where they don't really absorb a lot of nutrients, which means you might see colors starting to change a little bit early this year. It's not a big year for pests or caterpillars, so that's good news. And it's expected to be a long season this year because, again, we've had a lot of water. Drought and dry years, they tend to have brighter colors, more vibrant foliage, but it doesn't last as long. It falls off a little bit faster, and that shouldn't be a problem this year. So hopefully we get a nice extended season. Tomorrow, maybe not thinking about foliage after, say, morning time. We'll quickly warm up. We'll get up to around 80 in the afternoon. The southwest breeze puts the warmest temperatures toward the Merrimack Valley and the coolest temperatures on the south coast, but still a very pleasant day. A little warmer on Sunday, still a little cooler at the coast, but it is a summery day. I think it's really all about the humidity. Today and tomorrow, you have the drier air and it feels a little bit more like early fall, but once you add some humidity, it feels more like summer. That's Sunday and Monday. And dew points will start to climb. Sundays are around 60, not bad, but you'll notice it. Monday and Tuesday, they're in the 60s, and you'll certainly notice that, much warmer conditions. If you're heading to the beaches, wave heights are at 2 to 4 feet tomorrow. There's still a moderate risk of rip current, so be careful if you're jumping in the water. The Cape and the islands, mostly in the 70s for the next few days. Same story toward the North Shore and Cape Ann. Just a little bit of a subtle onshore breeze at times will keep these spots a little bit cooler, but no complaints for early September if you want to make a go of the beach time. And the lakes region even warmer, no ocean influence well into the 80s. The tropics are busy, yes, a number of systems out there, none of them of any importance to the lower 48. They're all dissipating or heading out to sea, and so that's not an issue for our short term. There's a look at your next 7 days. It looks very warm next week. Well into the 80s inland, a little cooler at the coastline each day, some increasing humidity, and maybe a chance of rain by the end of the week. David and Lisa?
All right. Eric, thanks. Well, today